Welcome to the Vicis Interimo 30 Minutes to Kill podcast.
Hello.
Hi there.
Do you hear me now?
I don't hear you at all, but that doesn't matter. Everybody else can hear you.
Okay.
And that's what's important right now.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because you are listening to the Vicis Interimo show, 30 Minutes to Kill, more or less. A horror entertainment show featuring horror, suspense, and psychological thrillers. This is episode number 248, featuring a review of The Boy. Just so you know, you can find us, Vicis Interimo, on iTunes, Stitcher, Podomatic, and many more places. Just type in Vicis Interimo. I am Michael Matt Saxon Jones here with my lovely wife and co-host Lori. Say hello, Lori.
Hello.
Hi.
You sound really excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm not, because this is just annoying. I can't hear you saying hello, help. Anyhow.
I remember when my headset was doing that.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can only hear the person in the room, but your headset's on, so I probably sound muffled to you.
Yeah, it all sounds weird. Anyhow.
You better do most of the talking. Hey, you know what? This was an on-the-road episode, and most of it's already recorded.
That's true. So anyhow, a little bit more about the podcast. Generally, we have 4 segments, and I do say generally. A Laid to Rest, where we recap old shows, information, things we may have missed from previous podcasts. We review our featured movie. Then we have Garbage In, Garbage Out, where we talk about TV shows, movies, books, anything we may have caught the last week or so. And often we include a crawling chaos, a topic or factoid that we have never talked about on the show before. Sometimes silly, sometimes serious, most always chaotic.
Sometimes just plain boring.
Sometimes. But anyhow, let's just get right into the show.
Okay.
So as I said, this is episode 248. Our previous episode was As Above, So Below. I guess the only thing that I have to add is, I guess I can't use copyrighted music on Spreaker.
Oh.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
A portion of the episode was not put out on the YouTube channel because it featured Don Henley's Dirty Laundry, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, that was actually in the Nightcrawler episode, but
yeah, how did that get? They have great filters on there. I mean, it picked you. How much of the song did you have on there? A few seconds.
Just a few seconds or so.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I guess
you get busted for it.
I guess my point is that all the master feed is listed on Podomatic. For what's uploaded on Spreaker and through YouTube, etc., it's all going to feature original music. I'm probably going to try to just use original music in everything from here on out.
I think you should.
But sometimes there's a song or something that just fits so perfectly.
You know what? We'll sing it or something.
I don't know what this "we" is, Kimosabi, but you're welcome to sing it.
Okay, I can try.
Okay. Anything else that you want to cover for Laid to Rest?
I don't think so.
Well, dig up that synopsis on The Boy, and let's hear it.
Okay.
had a number of potential nannies come through already. Do you think you can manage?
Of course.
I'm Malcolm.
Hi.
I'm the grocery boy. Well, grocery man.
Lead the way.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Hilscher. And this is our son, Brahms. Music gives him so much joy.
Brahms is not like other children. It is very important that you follow these rules. Be good to him and he'll be good to you.
No offense, Brahms, but you kind of creep me out.
You okay?
I needed someone else to see it.
See what?
If you leave him alone, then I'll give you a sign.
This is like some kind of magic trick, right?
It's not a trick. Tell me about the real Brahms.
He was downright strange. A little girl from town used to come out here to play with Brahms. They found her body in the woods. By the time the police arrived, the place was up in flames. Brahms didn't make it out.
Hello?
No one's been out there for years.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Brahms?
It's not safe in this house.
You don't understand what's happening. He's alive.
You will be good to him, won't you? We've had a number of potential nannies come through already. Do you think you can manage?
Of course.
I'm Malcolm.
Hi.
I'm the grocery boy. Well, grocery man.
Lead the way.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Hilscher. And this is our son, Brahms. Music gives him so much joy.
Brahms is not like other children. It is very important that you follow these rules. Be good to him and he'll be good to you.
No offense, Brahms, but you kind of creep me out.
You okay?
I needed someone else to see it.
See what?
If you leave him alone, then I'll give you a sign.
This is like some kind of magic trick, right?
It's not a trick. Tell me about the real Brahms.
He was downright strange. A little girl from town used to come out here to play with Brahms. They found her body in the woods. By the time the police arrived, the place was up in flames. Brahms didn't make it out.
Hello?
No one's been out there for years.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Brahms?
It's not safe in this house.
You don't understand what's happening. He's alive.
You will be good to him, won't you?
All right. Well, The Boy is in theaters now, so it's a 2016 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Rated PG-13.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'm ready for some good R-rated movies, but
Okay.
we'll get into that later. I'm looking for Deadpool and stuff like that. But anyhow.
That's not horror. You know that.
Well, I know that's not horror.
Okay.
But our next podcast is. Horrible.
Yeah, it's horror, all right. Hired as a nanny by a prosperous British couple, young American Greta arrives at their estate to discover that the boy she's to look after is a doll whose parents insist on treating as a flesh and blood child. Right when I saw this preview a couple months back, I knew I wanted to go see it.
Really? That appealed? Because we talk a little bit about the fact that, like, how scary is a doll. Okay.
It's not.
Generally not. Unless there's something larger going on, but anyhow.
Yeah, something about it just, I don't know. Lauren Cohen's in it. Of course, Maggie from Walking Dead. We talk about that. We talk about it again in a few minutes. Yeah, I don't know. It looked different to me for some reason, and it, as we discussed, there's not very, I could tell there wasn't a lot of actors in it. It just seemed different somehow, so I was pretty
stoked to see it?
Pretty stoked is maybe I almost said excited, that's maybe too strong too, but I was really looking forward to seeing it.
Okay, well let's hear what happened after you did see it.
Okay.
The Boy. What were you afraid of?
I was afraid you were going to pull that out.
Oh, you were afraid of that. Okay. Well, just right off the bat, it's hard to be afraid of a small doll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we went to see The Boy, starring Laura Cohen. We know Lauren from The Walking Dead. We know her as Maggie. At least that's what we know her best from. What did you think about the movie?
I liked it.
It was a good movie. I almost want to say I can't say disappointed. What was interesting about it to me was it was definitely a movie. It didn't have a realistic feel to me. Because her reactions, well, by now we have a synopsis of it. But briefly, girl goes out to take care of an eccentric family's son, who is a doll, apparently a living doll. And so, yeah, the weirdness ensues from there. Started off, felt like a pretty classic ghost story. Couldn't help but thinking of your favorites from last year, Woman in Black, and just from it being a British ghost story type thing is what it felt like anyhow.
Yeah, big old house. Somebody
What are you boys doing? Well out of their element, in this case an American girl going to the UK to be a nanny, to what she finds out is a porcelain doll. Good though, very good, very enjoyable from that standpoint. I thought it was a solid 4 right from the beginning. I mean, you had to be willing to set back and just kind of enjoy the slow progression of the story. A few jump scares. I almost see a smile on your face. Do you have anything to add to that?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'll continue on by saying the movie jumps to a 5 by the end of it for me.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to spoil anything.
No.
But,
so you enjoyed the twist?
I enjoyed the twist. There were a couple of things because so much of it was predictable.
Right.
Predictable, you were waiting to see how it unfolded. You find out that she had an abusive boyfriend back in the States, and
you find that out pretty early.
Pretty early on, yeah. You find out as the story progresses a little bit more about what happened between her and her estranged boyfriend, and of course there's the young, good-looking grocer that comes out to this lonely house to deliver to her. So I mean, you can kind of see where the major plot points are going to be.